The Skimmer, the innovative, state-of-the-art rowing craft that has revolutionized the sport of rowing. Is an excellent way to get into shape. In fact, it is the #1 aerobic exercise, developing significant muscular strength and power, as well as flexibility and skill. And there's no better way to trim off unneeded pounds. Here's how many calories a 150-pound person burns off in 20 minutes of exercise. Cycling, 150 calories. Swimming, 200 calories. Running, 200 calories. Rowing, 400 calories. On top of being the best, it's also the most pleasurable, giving you the exhilaration of open water, the solitude of hidden lakes and marshes, and the hypnotic pull and rhythm of the oar strokes. But with all of its benefits and pleasures, why then does rowing remain such a minority sport? The answer is obvious to anyone who has ever tried conventional rowing shells. Without competition, they are the most unstable boats on the water, and the pleasure one gets from rowing them is countered with the constant nagging possibility of capsize. The Skimmer provides all the fun and the aerobic benefits of rowing, without the danger of capsize, the need for instruction, or the archaic traditions of monohull rowing. The Skimmer takes rowing back outside to where it belongs, on the water.
Last year, for example, 13 million people rowed indoors on those exercise rowing machines. Only a handful of people are outdoors on any body of water at any time. I don't see anyone rowing. I made an analogy between 10-speed biking and rowing. What I really wanted to design was a 10-speed bicycle, figuratively speaking, for the water, which means that, like a 10-speed bike, you can pick it up with one hand. You can go from point A to point B on your own power the most efficient way possible. And storing it, car topping it, transporting it are all quite easily possible.
All of that is accomplished by making the boat light and strong. The Skimmer hulls weigh only 38 pounds, the riggers only 18. You build muscles by rowing the skimmer, but they're not required to move the boat around. A 110-pound woman can just as easily move it to and from the beach. At 16 feet long, the boat can easily be stored in a garage or backyard. It can be easily loaded and unloaded by one person and car-topped on any size of vehicle.
There's always been an attraction to water for people. It's a higher form of relaxation than anything you can do on land. The workout is one aspect of it. Obviously, you can work up a sweat running, jogging, bicycling, or rowing, but you'll never get the solitude of being out on an open body of water. After you've rowed, you can just let your oars relax, and you feel the stress melt away from you. This is an experience that you couldn't possibly have in a noisy gym or in a racquetball court.
And when it's time to head home, you'll find the skimmer is easily turned and maneuvered with the familiar one-push, one-pull technique you've probably used on wooden rowboats and rubber dinghies. Even when broadside to open ocean waves, the skimmer retains its stability and maneuverability.
The balance on these is superb. Only if you should throw your body weight on the outside of one of the pontoons would you ever have a chance of flipping.
There are many advantages to the stability of the skimmer, but perhaps the most important is that you can know in advance that you will feel secure aboard the boat, and thus that you'll know that as soon as you take the skimmer out of the box, you'll be able to use it comfortably and get enjoyment and exercise from it.
On skimmers, people get on them and within 3 minutes they're rowing. The technique could be improved, but the comfort zone is achieved right away in the first 30 seconds.
You'll also know when you buy a skimmer that you're buying a high-quality, high-tech, state-of-the-art product. Craftsmen outfit the boat with precision machined anodized aluminum and stainless steel hardware. But while the hulls are made with the latest high-tech building techniques, the fittings are traditional. Piantadosi hollow basswood oars, Latanzo adjustable gated oar locks, traditional wooden seat and footrest, put together to make a boat that is elegant and handsome as well as functional and efficient. And what's the reaction been from buyers?
Euphoric might be too strong a term, but they're really excited about it. People have had these boats now for a couple of years, and quite a few of them have come back and bought second boats for their wives or their friends.
And whenever there are two boats on the water, there's a natural tendency to try and find out who's the fastest.
We've been in races where we held our own. We came in the top 20%. of a field of maybe 100 monohulls.
We don't recommend you try and take on an 8-man collegiate rowing shell, but we once found ourselves having a little fun with one.
We discovered that opening up a larger body of water to rowing made all this possible. Rowing traditionally has been a very calm water sport. A lake that almost has a mirror finish on it is ideal. We want to design a little more fun into this product.
The bow and the stern of the skimmer give the boat stiletto-sharp entry and exit in the water so that it can slice through the waves rather than try and bob over them. The waves break at the crossarm, leaving the rower on the center beam high and dry. Whether on rough water or smooth, on the ocean, lakes or rivers, the skimmer is the machine that will keep you rowing into the 21st century.